Rap with Zorro, the home of street flavor.
Hey, over here. No, over here. Stereo.
Yes, once again it's on. You true to yours truly, DJ Zorro and Street Flavor. And coming up in today's show, we still got the dancehall power play out of the one, O to the R. O to the R also part of a double play. Touching on UK flavor and style, we got Eugy, and at the end of the show, we got Rebel doing it in a Afro gospel style. In the rest of the show, round packed with good music where you get less chat. More music with yours truly, DJ Zorro and Street Flavor. And get straight into the musical mix like this. It's my man Tim, the 2023 album known as Sunder. This track featuring Esther, Chungu and Chef 187, a track entitled Power.
You will achieve all you set out to do and run through what is stopping you. Went from being broken, now I'm Minute Maid, I got the juice. Woo. Painting you pictures with quotes, no lie, every project's an art show. The creator's product mark stamped and that is why line after line, every barcode. And it don't matter if you start slow, you pick it up and crush the rest. If you need motivation, touch your chest. See what's pumping's your rhythm, put thump in your system. Look back on the days I was depressed. Like why didn't I like me? Boy, I do what I do the best. Ain't nobody quite like me. Ain't nobody right like me. Get it on the mic like me. The word made me stand out in a way that bright markers couldn't highlight me. Praise the way the truth to life, my G. And everything I do right, Spike Lee. You two are one of one, there's no one alive like thee. And that is your pal. There's nobody like you, and that is your pal. Nobody like you, and that is your pal. There's nobody like you, and that is your pal. There's nobody like you, and that is your pal. There's nobody like you, and that is your pal. Nobody like you, and that is your pal. This is your moment, here goes your flower. There's nobody like you, and that is your pal.
Young chef, you going over? Padoko, nalekolo mwelanga herekeni badi nsudide. Peace mubongo pachongo poyadi, but then again inadilubide. Toto patoto, naleko pela idoma nani yosale panga. China mpufu following, no bubu following. Akasat na nena sakasa. Saishta discover noksatasha. Apapa na nena sakafya. Detch tamiro funde umfone mwine. Challenging my inner Spartacus. Knowledge of self, deishta shawana. Knowledge of self. Knowledge that is your power, I felt it. Getting me kwat, ni webo. Stefo nana laba kwat, ni nebo. Nisange na punch, ni levo. No kumfila voko mubongo you well off. Chile chalo chiku teneke. Punch ponse baku pweneke. Strength, your baby that we look at it. Use a one-off job, and that is your power.
There's nobody like you, and that is your power.
As we move touching down like this, the side of Jered Sanders, the 12-track album titled Talk to Me Nice, and this track entitled
Yo,
don't take it for granted. One of the dopest DJs on the planet.
DJ Zorro
with street flavor.
Yeah. Most days I never be bothered with all of the drama presented in day to day. Most people won't even start up a problem. They not for the brawling, it's safe to say. We come from the bottom, we ain't got $1 to cop and then put it on layaway. We go down the block for the washing and put all the ramen on top of the paper plate. Fry bologna, get a bubble, you pop it. Catch him lacking and you run in his pockets. Anything to get some money to top it. Go with the broccoli, what I've been trying to get, man, a blessing at least. And when I'ma give it a rest, when I'm resting in peace. Used to see all of the baddies and only would bother with physical features. I was a baller, you see, with a ratchet, it's sorta like Gilbert Arenas. Hey, didn't wanna grow up, I fill up the double with Henny and Cola, and wanted a rollie and whipping a rover to send it with plenty of biggers about it. Wanted to know how the predators move and double the credit and step with the goons and trying to be bad is a terrible tool. Ride with the devil, a negative move. Said it was hell I was headed into. I got a spot up in heaven, I'm not finna get it if I don't get out of this. Ay. I try to run up a bag and double it back and cop in the bins, I try to run up a tab and up in the mag and follow the trends, I try to hustle and brag and up in the flag and holler revenge, I try to clutch it and pull up and dump it, the money I got it to spend, I try to run up a bag and double it back and cop in the bins, I try to run up a tab and up in the mag and follow the trends, I try to hustle and brag and up in the flag and holler revenge, I try to clutch it and pull up and dump it, the money I got it to spend. Most of these rappers be acting too finicky. I don't see all they picture too vividly. Man, I come from the crib with amenities. Rode on top of the rent with a cable bill. Hope they gon' get them from A to B. Cut the rent down the middle like symmetry. In the hood they take different abilities. Don't believe in them just cause they say they real. Pen or the pencil on Bron James. When I listen, I'm sick of the mind games. Every kid is a witness of crime, shame, and it's what they gon' tell them to get? What else? Man, a check of the streets, and then they all under arrest. What else? Or they resting in peace. Radio won't even say what they did. They play all the rappers who raising a cig and tell every baby go lay with a chick. The industry rappers are raising your kid, claiming them all of your taxes. Even the government trying to campaign as a trip. They plant it all in your head and they run it on playlist so they can get paid in a sick. No creative player, don't try to play me. I'm rocking with Hova, but not a Jay-Z. I think of the level he on and I say I'm an underachiever like Ron and AD. Ron and AD, Ron and AD, Ron and AD.
Back to back in the mix like this, touching on double play, which you will include a power play. O to the R, the 16-track album Rough Time are temporary, and this track entitled Fight Music.
Yo, it's your boy O to the R. Let's keep it locked on Street Flavor with DJ Zorro. Get me. I have been coming away defeated. I believe it is because I have been running away. You did not beat me because you're stronger or speedy. It's because I was not fighting back by applying what I have been reading. Hey brother, try know me, I know the same brother. Where decide for this up here on my side to them, me I go fight it like me a money man. Brother, I ain't got no place to go and my back is against the wall. Tell me what are you doing running? Just don't make no sense at all. Me have to stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up. Stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up and fight. Can't run away, me have to stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up. Can't run away, me have to stand up. Can't run away, me have to man up. Can't run away, me have to stand up. I know, say you never expect this. You be coming on a brother on some recklessness. If a check set to them, me I go take clicks. I promise you dead wrong. Try move on to the next one. Car to them, me head gone. So you know what my necklace is. I be mad at hell and I'm mad as hell. So my man up, stand up, and I was like, hey brother, try know me, I know the same brother. We decide for this up here on my side to them, me I go fight it like me a money man. Whether I ain't got no place to go and my back is against the wall. So what are you doing running? Just don't make no sense at all. You have to stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up. Stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up and fight. Can't run away, you have to stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up. Can't run away, you have to stand up. Can't run away, you have to man up. Can't run away, you have to stand up. I didn't wanna do it, but I didn't have a choice. And typically you win, and then you take away my joy. But I'm a biblical student, so I listen to the voice of the one who dwells. I listen to the voice of the one who tells me I'm way too powerful, too much of a conqueror to be coming off timid. And whenever I'm living in a prison of fear, you say you wasn't the one who give me that spirit. You can go the hardest at whatever you started. If you remember, God is the one who finishes. So what are you doing running? Just don't make no sense at all. You have to stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up. Stand up, fight, stand up, fight, stand up and fight. Can't run away, you have to stand up, fight, 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 stand up.
Double play business, but this one is a DJ's R Street Flavor power play. On to the R, the album Rough Time, our temporary track featuring DJ Nicholas, entitled World Boss.
Yo, it's your boy O to the R. Let's keep it locked on Street Flavor with DJ Zorro.
Sovereign, ruler, lion
Judah, Rubber Knight, Tudor, Hugo, Boss. 4 days late for the funeral. Guess who come out of the rock like minerals? Lazarus, are you that? Listen to me. Me no want hear nothing about world boss if you not talk to me about God. And me no want nobody call me no bro God. If I say you call, everybody don't call me at all. So mix me. The God they do normal. He likes up a Mount Carmel. Name one in the River Jordan. Name one somebody with great so you feel like the cake. My shield on my feet. Last person where you for fear of the snake. Remember when I'm feeling afraid. Last person where you for fear of the snake. Oh, if we lose one with up on the team of the great one. God above all, everything else is clearly a denominator. We are talking about sovereign, ruler, lion of Judah, Rubber Knight, Tudor, Hugo, Boss. 4 days late for the funeral. Guess who come out of the rock like minerals? Lazarus, are you that?
God are the numerator. That means say him the pan top. Nah drop, can't flap, guess what? I don't just know the lion of Judah greater. And him now flap in the future neither. Me don't know about heaven location, but me know your presence at the place today. Where him name? Elohim, El Shaddai, El Helion, it's safe to say. Him take the L when you had IFE, have the keys to eternal life. We get the W when you had IFE. That means say the church are the bride and a turn up time. How you feel snooze for the one who calls you to wake up. You are the world boss when your ratings enough, but you are the world boss from day one. Literally.
Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss. Me no want hear nothing about nobody else come again. Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss. We are talking about sovereign, ruler, lion of Judah, Rubber Knight, Tudor, Hugo, Boss. 4 days late for the funeral. Guess who come out of the rock like minerals? Lazarus, are you that? Smoke the eternal gate, them all let you know world boss.
So hold on there. Who is this world boss?
Oh, you never know.
Tell me.
The Lord strong and mighty, creator of all things. Everything we see I work because of him. World boss. We are talking about sovereign, ruler, lion of Judah, Rubber Knight, Hugo, Boss. Yeah. 4 days late for the funeral. Guess who come out of the rock like minerals? Lazarus, are you that? This is my chest. Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss. Got him on the world boss.
After that, head into this, Armond, Wakeup and Duck Beach, the EP, 10,000 hours, BW Circles. And this track entitled, Sometimes.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Armond Wakeup, and you are listening to Street Flavor with my man DJ Zorro, playing the dopest, the craziest, the illest rappers for Jesus from Ohio to the United Kingdom.
Feels like the right way to go about things, you know what I'm saying? It's like the yin and the yang, right and wrong, up and down, left and right, all that. Alright. I ain't never been left or forsaken. You won't believe all the things I've been faced with and made it. It's amazing. It'll take more than a statement to shake me. That's not generic. I meant that in the way that I said it. I ain't famous, but I know who I am, I know where I'm at. I chose to be local after exploring the map. My focus intact, so I'm getting older. I ain't settled, but I'm settled. My worth ain't in endeavors. I ain't tripping off vendettas. It's some people I don't like, some folks that I mishandled. Sometimes it was on purpose, sometimes it was on accident. Sometimes I'm the victim, sometimes I'm the distraction. Sometimes I'm the Joker, sometimes I'm the Batman. But you live and learn to be okay with it. It's okay to miss a thin line between the creative and the plagiarist. I love my community, I love y'all growing with me, but I'm growing quickly. I know it's risky and yet it feels slow and steady. I can't put my finger to it, but it feels like death when you're in it, ayy. But once you're through it, I can show you how. Empathize, a different kind of influence. Not one that you can package as content for the use. It's close to impossible to disciple and go viral. I can't put that on my wish list. I got 2 kids in high school, not sure what I'm searching. Once I find it, I'll define it, and then I'll know if it's mine or if I'm supposed to assign it. Sometimes it's not my moment, sometimes it ain't my time. Sometimes it ain't the will, sometimes there is no sign. Sometimes it ain't my passion, sometimes it isn't God. Sometimes it is my habits, sometimes it is my pride. But you live and learn to be okay with it. Adjust and make the shift, complain or make the change. Despite which way, there ain't no victims. Strive to stay alive, success is often in living. Find that balance between what's depicted and what it isn't. That's the gift. Yeah.
first of two UK flavour and style in today's show, the one Eugy official, and this track, Optimistic.
Yeah, the UK sound.
As I open my eyes in the morning, the first thing I do is give thanks. Catch up with the Lord, I tell him just how yesterday went. The ups and downs, smiles and frowns, I call it a holy event. Try not to dwell on the negative things, if I focus on God, that's time well spent. But I'm only human, once in a while this faith gets tested. How can you know that you really believe if every now and then you don't get to test it? Do you really believe in Jesus Christ, or are you just saying that you do? Or do you never believe you need advice when you're out there making your moves? Beloved, you gotta stay guided. Can't put one foot in and one foot out, you gotta decide it. Gotta be intentional, can't just glide it. Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So I follow his lead on this path of righteousness, but let me not front. Sometimes it does get difficult when my spirit is fighting flesh, but I always try to remember it's more than physical, and I give it my best. You can't always be waiting on rescue miracles, you gotta do your part and show our Father who art in heaven, you hold him dear in your heart. Yeah, this is that day, this is that moment, this is that time when you start to feel like giving up and you just need a sign. This is that wake up call to tell you to keep on pushing and put your trust in God, feel optimistic. Yeah, this is that day, this is that moment, this is that time when you start to feel like giving up and you just need a sign. This is that wake up call to tell you to keep on pushing and put your trust in God, feel optimistic. Yeah. See, one thing we all gotta know is God's timing is perfect, and sometimes he's gotta put you on hold, but trust that call is worth it. He's gotta make sure that you're prepared. Can you really handle the blessings you're crying out for, or will it bring despair? Sometimes just take a step back, realign, tune that focus, intertwine with the Holy Spirit, tell them don't come around with their hocus pocus. Jokers, okay, focus. So caught up in selfish ways, we forget to show love and gratitude. And the minute that God says take your time, we talk reckless and catch an attitude. What a loving God, he still forgives us of all our sins. Even when things look faint with no hope, he turns those losses into wins. I don't know what I'd be doing if God didn't show me my real value, if he didn't show me what I'm really capable of, yeah, and what I can do. This is that day, this is that moment, this is that time when you start to feel like giving up and you just need a sign. This is that wake up call to tell you to keep on pushing and put your trust in God, feel optimistic. Yeah, this is that day, this is that moment, this is that time when you stop.
Yeah, touching down like this, Prodigy, Anti-City, TLS also featuring Wheels, the Satellite Kid, the track, Link Up.
This right here, be the link up. Flying to the air, go we flick up. Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster. This right here, be the link up. Flying to the air, go we flick up. Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster. Link up, ayy, ayy. Flick up, ayy, ayy. This right here, be the link up. Flame to the air, go we flick up. Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster.
City. Hey, when your gang link up, y'all be well. So many all-stars on the team, they telling us y'all play fair. Pop a clip on the hill, war zone, you would think we playing modern warfare. But the battle real, say you not a kill. No, it's not the drill. Lean with my brothers and them, fell heights, we be dropping the gems. Y'all fade like the clippers of Konya, our fade like some stainless steel. We be praying for real, up at night taking stands for real. TLS making plans for real. This ain't fake, these my brothers for real. Yeah.
This right here, be the link up. Flame to the air, we flip up. Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster. This right here, be the link up. Flame to the air, we flip up. Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster. Link up, ayy, ayy. Flick up, ayy, ayy. This right here, be the link up. Flame to the air, we flip up. Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster.
We just satellite connected, young legend out of Texas. Two or more in the section, good guard in the essence. Nike's knitted to perfection. Been through it, but I'm through it though. I don't stress, maybe stressing. Big guard, big stepping. Nick with my brothers and them. Lethal weapon, Danny Glover and them. Holy Spirit got us sparking it up. Permeating, ain't no predicate, girl. Rolling up and we breaking it down. They see the smoke is surrounding us. Either up or it's down with us. Either down or it's up with us.
This right here, be the link up. Flame to the air, can we flip up? Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster. This right here, be the link up. Flame to the air, Roadman, badman, godman, standman, never been broken faster. Link up,
mic check,
ay,
1, 2,
Flick up, ayy, ayy. This right here, be the link up. Here, be the link up. Here, be the link up. Here, be the link up.
check.
Yes, you're locked into yours truly. DJ Zon, Street Flavor, bringing you the very best in those Christian hip hop vibes and dropping this one. D1 from the album From the Hood to Harvard, the track Dr. Fresh.
Drop it for me, Zorro. Yeah, check it out. I came to Harvard University not knowing I would walk outside of Smith Campus Center as I'm going to my residence. Then I see a brother playing chess and it's beautiful outside today, so I pull up a chair and just start to observe as he defeats all the opponents he meets. Then he asks me what I like to play, but only for a fee. I agree, plus I like to DOC-UMENT all of my experiences, so IRECORD. As we begin to play, I noticed that he was homeless and my heart began to break. I did not want to pontificate, so I did not ask any questions. He inquired about what I did. I said I rap. Now we stepped in brand new territory. Hip-hop was the icebreaker. Turns out he used to rap. He goes by Dr. Fresh. He made a bunch of songs in the 80s. He was popular, but he lost his lyrics in the dice game. It shocked me, bruh. People blew up off his songs. He told me the stories. We kept vibing and then he started to spit for me.
Street school, bragging at the ballin' ain't the way of telling it. Cash he was making, they ain't even smelling it. With that good intelligence, couldn't see the elements. Sold you that stick, that felony, they felling it. Cause snitches around here, they be losing their life. They tortured them sometimes like they was crucifying Christ. Bodies found in basements.
Sometimes you gon' need to be the speaker. Other times you gon' need to listen to your teacher. Everybody has a story, you just gotta listen. Understand where they coming from and pay attention. Sometimes you gon' need to be the speaker. Other times you gon' need to listen to your teacher. Everybody has a story, you just gotta listen. Understand where they coming from and pay attention. I start to see Dr. Fresh on a daily basis, and he tells everybody, look, that's D1, y'all, he's famous. We really growing as friends, God-fearing black men. But it troubles me that he's homeless, I cannot pretend. Sometimes I buy him dinner, other times I give cash. I don't talk much, I listen to his stories from the past. We share a bunch of laughs, but as the days pass, I ask God, what's the real reason we have crossed paths? Please grant me the serenity to accept what I cannot change, and the courage to change what I can, plus the wisdom to know the difference. Some days I'm so conflicted, I chose a misfit that's bold and gifted. My soul is lifted to a higher frequency. Kindred spirits, they speak to me. Dr. Fresh is blessed to not be stressed with what people need to validate him. Chess and hip-hop, his passion stay inside of his world. Long as he got him, he is not complaining. Sometimes you gon' need to be the speaker. Other times you gon' need to listen to your teacher. Everybody has a story, you just gotta listen. Understand where they coming from and pay attention. Sometimes you gon' need to be the speaker. Other times you gon' need to listen to your teacher. Everybody.
Back to back in the mix like this. A touchdown with sounds of Will Kellum. The 10-track album titled Storylines. The track featuring Norman Kellum entitled Better Days.
Up in the building with my man DJ Zorro. Get them boys some street flavor.
Yeah, look, shout out my homie Tay. He coming home real soon. This several years inside the cell, look what he coming to. This world just got so cruel. In a matter of 5 years, so many things corrupt our youth that I be questioning my peers. I keep my heart on grooves, and I ain't letting go. Cause if I do, too many demons try to take my soul. That's why I keep my hope in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Some days I should have been dead and gone, but he keeps showering his favor like when I had hatred for neighbors. Cause of different perspectives, I know some people who harbor jealousy cause they feeling neglected. But I was harboring some anger cause I felt disrespected. But if I knew my self-worth, I use my mind as a weapon instead of my hands or a gun to give me extra protection. You might judge me and think I act this way because my complexion, probably cause my insecurities and the lack of affection. But when that tension get the rising and them bullets ejecting, I pray for better days, better days, better days. Yeah, hey, I be praying for them better days. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Yeah, hey, I be praying for them better days. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Hey, I be praying for them better days. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Hey, I be praying for them better days. I know this girl from school, and she be dealing with some
some pain, she try to keep it cool. But other days she feeling drained, she got a baby too. A single mother with a brain just graduated too. But week by week she short for change like when them bills is due. Another baby on the way, she drowning in this pool. We call it like she needs a break, been looking for a dude. Someone to help and keep the faith, but in this world that's cruel. I pray that man is on the way, cause she got fears of raising a son where black men die by the gun. Or chase the hoops, and if they fail, they battle selling you drugs. Like where she from, that's everyone, so she need help and some love. But every dude keep trying to use her cause they looking for lust. I pray she finds a man that's good and one that's worth all her trust. She needs support, it's running short, her friends be gone in the dust. She pushing through cause in this life she gotta learn to adjust. Her problem gon' be a testimony when she free to discuss. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Yeah, hey, I be praying for them better days. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Yeah, hey, I be praying for them better days. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Hey, I be praying for them better days. I pray for better days, better days, better days. Hey, I be praying for them better days.
Keeping the music flow like this and touch down with the sound of Swoope. The album We Go On. This track featuring Solomon, Headen and Ashley Merrell, entitled We Go On.
And you're banging that street flavor with the homie DJ Zorro. Let's go.
We go. We go. We go. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We go. We go.
Yeah, after you pick up pieces of shattered and broken dreams, after you get to see that the ladder, the hope it leans, after the disappointment when officers beat the trial, after the missed appointments, it's hard to conceive a child, after you wishing, Lord, I just wanna walk down the aisle, after you get the point that the tears water the smile, you prayed every prayer, you sang every song, you gave them every care. Now tell me, where do we go? We go. On happily ever after, faith shattered, can't fathom I having to take it back to square one. With the weightiness of perfection, you waiting to take the exit from faking it through depression. Now you scared, huh? Game plan, it disappeared, huh? Change plans, they just appeared, huh? Must be a circus, it ain't fair, huh? Heavy as a bench press, I want this cup to pass, cause I fail to see the French press. Only want you to pour it if it's sweet. This cup of coffee is painting a portrait of me. Take the bitter and just throw it in the sea. Missing, I need the difference of the bitter, so I know it when it's sweet. Take the good with the bad, take the hood with the class, take the rain with the sun, take the pain when it comes. Catch a break when you can, catch a wave with the fam. Let go, control is chasing the wind and just go on.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We go.
To that and into this, Rick MONTERO, the EP, Pennington Street, track featuring Jordan Ramble entitled Glory.
You're checking out some of the hottest Christian hip hop right now with DJ Zorro on Street Flavor. UK, what up?
Took a long time, long line, but I'm next up. War scars on my flash cards. I was down finna let cross. Ain't coward trying to test us. You dig? That was the whole me. Now I'm sanctified, living purely. And we all hang with the Lord be. Just a man of God trying to proceed. See the day of life and a heartbeat. It's a huge blessing, gotta move different. Dudes missing, they no longer here. Street life, love, no man. Family's talking about pistol lead. Over the same cars, money drugs in them damn cars. You've lost in the same trap. Some of y'all got to make it out, but I see you never came back. On IG, holding money stacks. It's a shame, I proclaim change. Unity, love and abundance to kill a buffoonery. Before I was saying, man, them demons was ruling me. Now I'm freed up, and I'm coming to rescue the ones in the trenches that need us. To the beam up, so we headed, you fully repentant, cause Jesus redeemed us. See the blood of the lamb really cleaned us. Fresh path, now we baptized. Double up, franchise, show love, let's rise. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. fresh bath, now we baptized. Double up, franchise, show love, let's ride. When I be gone, look at me now. Ever since I put my hands to the plow, took all the negative, turned it around. Look at my mama, she feeling so proud. It's a man's game, time to man up. Got a break, change from them handcuffs. Feel the pain gone in a rainstorm, ain't no longer pouring on your side. Sunshine, dried it all up. Son of God's what they call us. Reppin' the kingdom, I told them we winning and showed them the trophy, but they wouldn't listen. I'm knocking and knocking the door in a nice way, but next time I'm knocking it down, ain't no asking. Forcing the entry, gon' fight for this blessing. Give me what's mine, man, I'm through with the flex.
All I've been through is for your glory. All I've been through is for your glory.
You see the pain in my eyes, I had to cut some ties. Came up on a check, I had to pay my tithes. Jesus let me live, I know some people that died. I gotta get what's mine, I gotta get what's mine. They try to count me out, too bad you ain't God. I thank God I'm saved, I hang with them shooters. They kill a demon on sight, mess around, lose your sight. I'd rather walk in the light than to be living a lie.
Small cherry, Jordan Fram.
Yeah, this is the sound of Cellus Hamilton and the track Read Receipts.
My advice to you, keep listening.
I woke up from a bad dream about you being dead, found out it's real. I texted you a day late, can you imagine how I feel? What sucks the most is the day before my wife told me to text you. I didn't know, cause I assumed when I would, you'll be here to get it though. So learn from my mistakes, that person might not be here long. I'd rather have a hug, but all I got is this here song. Love your homie, kill your pride, husbands love your wives. The worst feeling is when they die and you ain't treat them right. The worst feeling is when they die and you ain't love them right. The worst feeling is when they gone and you ain't hug them tight. The worst feeling is when they die and you ain't treat them right. I learned the hard way it's arrogant when a text arrives, to let it sit in my inbox and not give a response. All cause I'm trying to be cool and act like I ain't read it. Now you dead and you'll never know that I did see it. Damn. Now how cool do I feel that I did see it, but I ain't responding? It's an answer that you really needed. I always be right to the person that I be right against. Can't be wrong no more cause they time is over, they light is dim. I traded one arguments over your life and God in it. I went to bed mad at my wife and I shouldn't have modeled it for my son, cause one day he gon' grow up and be arguing with his wife like bump her life, daddy ain't never honor it. Daddy wrong, he ain't talk to his friends cause of pride. He cut his mama and his daddy off while they alive. He said a lot of things that he could never take back. And when they died, he was always sad, cause it ain't even had to be that. God, it ain't even had to be that. I feel like Peter when he denied Christ. Man, I pray my homie come back, so I can apologize for denying him. We can do this right, I'll let you win the argument. But if resurrection don't happen this time around, it already did, by me waking up with repentant sound. Today I vow to love those in my life while I can. I can't fix the past, but I can make a change where I stand. Even if we got a problem, I'ma swallow my pride. I think I understand how Jesus made us live when he died. He was conscious that tomorrow wasn't promised to him, so to the best of his ability, he lived it for them. I need that kind of strength, cause when I die, I hope it be said that from this moment on, when people die, I loved them and said it. Yo, I love you.
Yeah, jumping out of that one and jumping into this one. JParker featuring Jered Lewis, the track Homecoming.
Keep it locked right here.
Homecoming, but I'm leaving behind my safe space. No training wheels, I'm riding through where the eights play. Was gone for a sec, wasn't on vacay. Had to flip the page to get ushered through the gateway. Either that or a casket, or rapping for J-Pay. My absence was essential for change ways. I'm home, no toast, hold the champagne. Respawned, I'm starting my second campaign. Sleeping for years, no mattress, just the street. I can still feel the gravel in my cheek. Habits had me happy for a moment, was devoted to the beast in the belly weak. I kept feeding on my peace, I can still feel mosquitoes in my sleep. As sure as the sun rises high, he arrived from the east. A flash of light, I'm woke, shaking in my sheets. I can't even get past it in my dreams. I'm homecoming.
I chose confusion over comfort. I chose stress over rest. Acting like an early bird, quick to get out the nest. I chose the challenge of the street. I went out, got finessed. Time for the 180, back when life was best. Let's change the storyline.
I'm homecoming. No sash, no crown, no crowd, no applause. Just bags, been abroad. Had to run through the law so I can walk in grace. Went from out of my mind, now my head's in place. They say home is where the heart is. But what about the heartless? It's hard to fit a home in an apartment. Shopping for a fixed nonsense I fill my cart with. Heart feeling heavy, trying to sell on my hardships. Now that's a Titanic loss. Shame on my face, cameraman pan soft. Left, headed to the bar again. Drank and drove my car again. Too much guilt, cut the track off. I arrived to depart again. The still spirit artisan. Heart rip apart a marauder. Mastered the art of sin. For real, I need to park it. It's hard to sit, I might not make it back if they stamp my passport again. I'm homecoming.
Coming to myself. I'm weak with wisdom, but my thinking's evolved. Focus this time. There was a change of direction as the earth revolved. Home prepared without the improv. My peace is my pillow.
I'm homecoming, rushing the throne, the angels like Holmes bucket. Cover your dome, I took it upon myself to suffer in Rome. I'm out of gas, at last, I'm sputtering home. I'm homecoming, rushing the throne, the angels like Holmes bucket. Cover your dome, I took it upon myself to suffer in Rome. I'm out of gas, at last, I'm sputtering home. I'm homecoming, homecoming.
Back to back in the mix like this, loving the vocal flows on this one. Solachi Voz and the track Square Roots.
Listen, 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 ladies style, ladies, ladies style, ladies, ladies style.
If it wasn't for, yeah, if it wasn't for, tell me, we got a story. Hey, if it wasn't for, everybody got a testimony. Hey, if it wasn't for, tell them what yours is. Look, yeah, if it wasn't for the blood of Christ, homie, then eternal life turn into a can of 7 up against a starry night. It takes our priority, ignoring me and never a safe bet. Seen your own face on the back of a crate, no, you're not missing. Rope and tied up, and now you're not tripping. To grasp the whole gospel, they know it's God-given. Yeah, if it wasn't for obedience, the bleeding is necessary for us. Understand what it means to be poor is wealthy for us. I ain't living solo cause he been filling my cup. I got saved at age 11, backseat of my mama truck. You taught me, I ain't teach myself. He's giving me revelation, I ain't teach myself. He got 66 reasons I don't preach myself. If it wasn't for his love, I couldn't reach myself. If it wasn't for the love of Christ, look, we wouldn't have the right. 30 pence silver didn't make no sense overnight. Still he showed authority by gently leaning overnight, giving him his ear to draw as near the sun was overnight. If it wasn't for the blood of Christ, if it wasn't for obedience, if it wasn't for obedience, if it wasn't for the love of Christ, it wasn't for.
Yes, you're locked into yours truly, DJ ZIEARRE, Street Flavor, bringing you the very best in those Christian hip-hop vibes. And touchdown this one, ATTAM and the Jesus Peace Freestyle.
What's going on? It's your boy ATTAM from New York. I'm checking out some of the illest Christian hip-hop records ringing off on Street Flavor with my man DJ Zorro. You know what time it is.
Just trying to have the faith of a mustard seed, but the greed in me remind me how I lusted. The need to feed my flesh, diamond encrusted. Realize only what I heed from his lead could be trusted. Word is life, the rest dusted. Either gets eaten, becomes product of theft, or left rusted. Putting faith in paper and in vapor, but $1 a day turn 100K. I got that tucked away. It's not a boast, most the people I work for, the type to post off a Malfi coast, could take it or lose it. I spent another 100 on my music catalog, cost half a paddock, you should probably peruse it. Y'all stand on business, for me I move it. Motivation used to be my name up on guest list. Life was reckless and Christ became the nexus, hand of God on me. So if you throw stones, hope you ambidextrous. Being raised by Nas made me a fan of Lexus. Y'all talk levels, trust me I used to revel. Situations orchestrated by devils, you wouldn't believe in rollies. Could buy several with a bezel when your life disheveled. I'm just a vessel, in fact, if you zoom in, you'll see I act human, chase a black Cuban. Variety, the spice of life like black cumin. Got far by the grace of God and acumen. Sorry, acumen, Jesus coming soon though. Sometimes I really be fuming, I mean you know. Like when you start seeing red, wanna go wild, make them draw to, then hit reverse like you playing Uno. Jesus peace, moving where the beat go. I've been in the kitchen moving bread like a bistro. Been a wordsmith moving letters like a keystroke. Crazy out preaching Christ, a new version of a Rico.
As we move, touchdown with the sound of Conquest featuring a whole heap of MCs. We got R.Q.Tek, ZIEARRE and Jered Allstar. The track entitled The JW4, the John Wick 4.
What's going on? You a rockin' with my homie, ripping the ones and twos. Keep it locked.
It's here from the army of the Lord, born again for conflict. Anybody mess with my dogs, I'm John Wick. And I never needed talent to show what God did. I've been set apart from the beginning, I got this. Yeah, I got this, that's right, I'm God's gift. Your talk is toxic with this walk, I'm John Wick. Yeah, I got this, that's right, I'm God's gift. In New York, they pocket, so I talk like John Wick.
I'm on a quest, rockin' requests, I move a bit. Every word hit like John Wick with the suit and grip. This is God's call and I never go in the booth to miss. Truth is sick, God got me here with the crudest spit. Crucifix, hammered on the bars, that's just too legit. Pull a wool up off of your eyes, it's something new to knit. Trying to feed you cats, y'all just used to the tuna fish. To admit, God got me present, that's the truest gift. People feeling sad, but I don't know if they blew a crip. Loosen lips will always be honest, cause the truth commits. People say they life is a movie, I say I grew the skit. In a world war, but you acting, it's like you flew the pit. In a conquest, fast and furious, I'm new to drift. Who can get to touch God's garment? That's the coolest drip. I don't care who can address me, I got the coolest fit. The word made physical, guessing I'm in the mood to print.
So many eyes and they don't see what I do. Accustomed to sacrifice and suffering, locked in a booth. It's not allowed when they assert I'm the truth. I'm like a pimple popper, passionately draining all demonic zits. That's causing much debris in every place the Prince of Power sits. I'm like a bag of chips, I get the mic and then I'm off to rip. I'm not deceased, but yes, I rest in peace. I'm often ridiculed, put Jesus on the pedestal and I'll cut the beat. Don't ever label me a convict, my bars hit. Break into my home, I'll get revenge like I'm John Wick. Interrupt my peace and then you'll see just how my guard with no V12, just Raffy will compensate for your nonsense. Once called a noodle, now they adore how I'm ramen. Could've made a bed in hell, but found a light like Carmen. Ignoring all the judgment from you carnal minds. I'm aiming for godly growth while you're picking out your condom size.
It's here from the army of the Lord, born again for conflict. Anybody mess with my dogs, I'm John Wick. And I never needed talent to show what God did. I've been set apart from the beginning, I got this. Yeah, I got this, that's right, I'm God's gift. Your talk is toxic with this walk, I'm John Wick. Yeah, I got this, that's right, I'm God's gift. In New York, they pocket, so I talk like John Wick.
Keeping the music flow like this, touchdown with Christcentric and the Apologist, also featuring Lou Chickuni and his Hyperman Stract. The track, Shut Up and Have Faith.
Good for your mind, heart, body, and soul. Right here with DJ Zorro on Street Flavor.
See the product of many days that you thought of probably sharing your problem, but you didn't start to bother. You spend the time when you ponder how to operate in all the uncharted waters that got them anacondas and piranhas. The honest part seemed to be the hardest. That's the part where you open your heart and not just play the part for the watchers. It's a lot, but you better come up out that voice box and make that noise stop. Step away from third rail, avoid shock. You ain't in a game where having points drop equals how many minutes you get when the coins stop. After the toss, flipping you on the team, struggle or not. Adversity's part of the walk, we don't muzzle, we talk. Under the cross, we covered by the blood that he lost. Invited to come with our burdens, so we humbly call upon God, and he gave us all these brothers to pour our hearts out to one another while we turn to the Lord. Lesson in the song, that's pressure you can't take. Questioning the Lord, that's stress that you can't fake. Wrestling alone, that's not what the path say. Please don't ever think we saying shut up and have faith. Lesson in the song, that's pressure you can't take. Questioning the Lord, that's stress that you can't fake. Wrestling alone, that's not what the path say. Please don't ever think we saying shut up and have faith.
Yo, what the words say, Lou? I got a verse or two. Are they allowing too many laws of the earth play through? It's like the waves of the ocean or the surf they do. Up and down like a clown in their birthday suit. Only make up, it's time to wake up and take up your brother's burdens, be your earnings, ain't no time to flake up. I'm talking treasures in the heavens, be the time to cake up. Now with that understanding, this be the challenge that we stand in. Is it really God or something we demanding? As if he's really gonna be scared of what they land in. Abandon these fears of the deconstruction. And you with the tears come receive instruction. Abduction of the lost, let the truth be the suction that pulls to the cross with your love's inflection. Corruption, God, I'm thinking they can't ask. You think the Lord's really giving checks they can't cash?
Lesson in the song, that's pressure you can't take. Questioning the Lord, that's stress that you can't fake. Wrestling alone, that's not what the path say. Please don't ever think we saying shut up and have faith. Lesson in the song, that's pressure you can't take. Questioning the Lord, that's stress that you can't fake. Wrestling alone, that's not what the path say. Please don't ever think we saying shut up and have faith. Picture the stress of witnessing death inside, but you sitting suppressed, the feeling perplexed. You quit to address what is drilling through your soul. You resist the effect, and you know it's taking its toll, but you got limited breath. You can't play with us, this is dangerous. If you stay injured, you sustain only pain. Ain't no way to train with this draining strength while you trying to strain till it's finished. When you got an army of saints that came with it, the salvation you gained began with the spirit as part of the body of Christ. You fan when forgiven, and then we find rest in a team to stand with us. Battling by yourself is a habit of bad business, so transmit this message to those who in anguish and struggling to find a language to grant access to brothers with a passion for opening up a passage. When the match lit, they got hands for fire snatch. Lesson in the song, that's pressure you can't take. Questioning the Lord, that's stress that you can't fake. Wrestling alone, that's not what the path say. Please don't ever think we saying shut up and have faith. Lesson in the song, lesson in the song, in the song, in the question, in the question, in the Lord, in the Lord.
Yeah. As we move, touching down with the sound of Griffin featuring DIE-REK. The track Perjury.
Yo, the name is DIE-REK, and I'm here hanging out with my man DJ Zorro on the ones and twos, getting busy on the Street Flavor Show, home of the hottest Christian hip hop in the streets. You heard?
Bring that, yo, Griff. All that perjury never hurting me. Truth sets me free, that's most certainly. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Love or not, this is how I feel. Now one to conform to the norm, it's not me. Do what I like, that's word to shock G. Opinions matter sometimes, but at the end of time, I gotta be who I is. Reaching out to these kids, reaching out to these biz partners that be thinking like I do. I know the strength in numbers, but your spirits is rival. Build up, not tear down, fruit of the Father. You can try to step, but come on, why bother? Trying to build, you got me about to make you a martyr. I'll be the bigger man. I can shoot my shot better than a trigger can, but that won't edify, not at all. Here's the plan: move together as one nation under the sun. Proud of what I've become. I used to make brothers run, but now I let my tracks speak for themselves. The sickest rhymes ever heard, that be wishing you well. All that perjury never hurting me. Truth sets me free, that's most certainly. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Love or not, this is how I feel. That's just how I feel. All that perjury never hurting me. No truth sets me free, that's most certainly. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Love or not, that's just how I feel.
I ain't the one you wanna try, fam. Wicked giant, you won't survive, fam. Don't let the IG follow and cloud your mind, fam. You ain't seeing right like a side cam. Picture with a wide span. Sneaking just isn't the wise plan. Look, you get your whole clip pinned up like it's a post-it. These rotten apples gon' feel how the note hit. Look, crumb on my shirt, anxious to get the vinyl press. Eat off your plate, leave you a stifled mess. Look, and you should know that now. Boy, that's the old Griffin. You don't wanna go that route. Look, that's the pianist hit the keys. We actually finna please. Reacting to this disease, pin pattern to hit release. This that official debrief, homie, have a seat. I'm hearing clear disdain on a sphere with the near extent. Yeah, I heard that talk that. Never hurt me, I showed you mercy. Be thankful you lived to spit another verse. Talk to him.
All that perjury never hurting me. Truth sets me free, that's most certainly. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Love or not, this is how I feel. That's just how I feel. All that perjury never hurting me. No truth sets me free, that's most certainly. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Love or not, that's just how I feel. How I feel. How I feel. How I feel.
As we move, touching down like this, the sound of Futuristic and D1. The track Y'all Need God.
Y'all need God for real. Take this as a sign for real. Y'all linking off a link in the bio just to cop a feel. Then turn into David Copperfield. Y'all need God for real. Need to pray instead of popping pills. He works when you work too. Get a job for real. You bum me. Free me from all of my ops for real. They squatted when I gave them ops to build. We need Jesus. Somebody link me with the man upstairs. Remember church at 7, neighbors used to take me there. The Baptist chapel, looked up to the marriage that they had. Then they split and dragged each other, that ain't make it fair. Mama went Jehovah Witness, started skipping Christmas. Priests some molested brothers, you gotta be kidding. Babysitter Catholics say we going to hell. I'm confused about the stories they tell. I need God for real. The weight on my shoulders is getting heavy. I think that it's time we open the levee. We glorify everything that opposes you. What I'm supposed to do, those are things that they fed me. Money the root of everything evil. We chase it as if it'll give us freedom. We slaves to the devil, but we don't see it. We indulge in abundance of all our demons. Y'all need God for real. 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 I 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 need God for real. We need God for real.
Oh no,
we need God for real.
In a society where egos inflated, you need the courage of David. You need the wisdom of Solomon. Ignorance then invaded the heart, the mind, and the spirit of all the ones who ain't make it. It's like we stuck in the matrix. Ain't nothing holy or sacred, and it's hard to show a lost man that he's lost, especially when his fame and his money cloud up his thoughts. And if your soul can be bought for a cost, you not a boss, you a glorified prostitute that's easy to toast. I pray for addicts and dealers because they both need healing. One serving up the devil's poison, one enslaved to a feeling. Look how we killing each other, our brothers clearly need guidance. And if we sit back in silence, that's just as bad as the violence. We fight spiritual wars. I'm not impressed with your cause, and Satan gave me these scars, but God gave me these balls. These words water in the garden in the land of the lost. I'm nothing but a humble servant to the man on the cross. I'm D1, I need God. I need God for real. I need God for real. I need God for real. We need God for real. We need God for real. You need God for real.
Yeah, this is the sound of Jefe Yung E, the album Faith Over Fear, and this track, Mind Right.
Some of the biggest CHH bangers right here on Street Flavor.
Look, I've been in my bag like it's TSA. God gave me a purpose, I won't stop until the pearly gates. I heard they talking down, but I'm locked in so I don't feel away. I've been on my grind, I'm thanking God I seen another day. Too many times they done folded on me. Brothers changing on me, so all this pain is on me. I know they wanna see me cold, I keep that flame up on me. It ain't no staining on me, my blessings raining on me. Yeah, I pray to God that he got my heart. I pray to God we gon' leave him up. Yeah. You the leader, I just play my part. Yeah, it's faith over sight every time I walk. Yeah, it's gonna go my way if he get involved. Yeah, coming from the bottom, gotta risk it all. Ayy, tryna get some money, we done broke the law. Yeah, gave it all to God and he made mountains fall. Yeah, it ain't no playing with faith. I pray my brothers gon' wait. It ain't no time for the waste. I told them watch what you chase. Every night gotta pray. Know it's power in your tongue, better watch what you say. Yeah. Now I'm rolling with the biggest stepper. I know they wanna see me fall, but I was built for pressure. Every storm gon' come to pass, you just gotta weather. You was just living for yourself, but he gon' make it better. God is the one I thank. Don't tell me what I want or what I can't, cause I've been in my duffel, Benjamin the Frank. We started from the bottom, then we changed the rank. One of my closest back door, gotta watch the flank. Over a thing I would've gave, he ain't really think. I really gave them all I had and they ain't never think. And they got the nerve to ask why the circle shrink. Yo, pencil the pad, tell me who really iller. Too many nights in the lab, practicing fundamentals. I feel like 007 when killing instrumentals. You can't look at my story and say coincidental. Don't know where I'd be if my life had early ended. I was living so wild, I needed true repentance. Devil gon' put up a fight when you stand up against it. Don't get knocked off your path that the Lord has projected. I'm back up in that mode, right? Yeah, ain't no more fiending for that limelight. Yeah, take an L and get your mind right. 9 years I've been trying to get my rhymes right. Back then I was a little boy with no vision, no vision, no vision. In the kitchen with no kitchen with no smoking with me, got so many.
As we move touching down like this, Nazarite, and a track entitled Prayer Talk.
Drop it for me, Zorro.
Coming from the nitty gritty, sometimes I get picky. Thinking about the old days when my stomach was skinny. Eating out the dollar menu from payday to payday. Say a prayer, roll a blunt just to get away. But when the high go away, it's still a rainy day. The sun shining, but the clouds still kinda gray. I guess the Lord is telling me my blessings are delayed. They'll come a little faster if I just obey. But right now this fast life got me counter persuaded. It's crazy cause every day I pray for an upgrade. Like Lord hold me down like waves and palm made. While I swerve through these lanes, see the blood stains from the king that rains down on every grain. So a seed in return, all I get is pain. But this pain show me how to trust and not complain. Charging every blessing lost off to the game. More than a conqueror coming out of my veins. I broke bread with my brother while he turned to Cain. Lord, I need answers dealing with these growing pains. Every lot that's broke, I see another chain. Every yoke that's broke, I'm walking in your fame. Picture perfect prayers coming from a dirty pastor. This ain't a thorn in my side, it's more like a dagger. As long as I make it to heaven, does it even matter? If I dress like a pastor and talk like a heathen, nothing been right since the Garden of Eden. Now they accept Adam loving on Stephen, while Eve walk around looking like a daddy now. Standing in a church violating holy vows. From the front to the back of the choir now. Everybody see like they chasing clout now. Lord, I pray that these souls don't foul out. But what I'm praying for when they don't want to cry out, I'd rather sit at home and watch church on the couch. I know it's bad for my spirit, but I can't slouch. If I never go back, will you bless this couch? I know you don't want to see me getting too comfortable, but outside of your glory, really unpredictable. Before I stand up and go, I just want to let you know, no matter what they teach us, all of you are out the door, out the door, out the door, out the door, out the door.
Well, welcome to the last one in today's show, and it's in the shape of UK's finest, Ramble from the album Holy Impact. This track featuring Ramaz. The track is titled Fire on the Mountain, but right about now I'm out of here. I'm DJ Zonto, Street Flava, and as always, remember, if you don't know Jesus Christ, you better get to know.
Kingdom, see man, a kingdom. I'm in the church still, but me now Winston to Kingston. After stopping off at Brixton, I know my faith in Christ is no fiction. Demon, the blood of the Lamb is your eviction. See the fear of the Lord, it grants wisdom. Holy Ghost filled here, my conviction. And a car's always coming back, that's my prediction. Pounded, jollof rice, giz dodo. The word solid food, not vapianos. Drink from the well, not the serrano. Abrahamic with my seed, so I won't borrow. Touch the anointed, you come colo. Mad with the word shop like Zorro. He's the shepherd, I'm the flock, so I must follow. Like young Rev J, I say rogoto.
Me, I no go make am without you, I'm on the lock. Any other way, no fit jello. Now you be the reason, now you put me for the top. Every other man, no fit stand you. Fire on the mountain. Up on this beats, I be bouncing. I'm a kilo shit, I'm announcing. Anyway, there, nobody standing.
Zionists, they say I'm bionic. I walk in spirit and truth, so I'm quite honest. Holy club with a swag, so I drip my enemies. Speaking on my name with the big lips, mercy. Leading the pack like Van Persie. Wretched sinner like me, I'm not worthy. I deep dive in the word, you're right.